I've seen a lot of comments online talking about Nigeria, talking about Ghana, and the rest. Now, let me tell you something. When you're comparing a country, there's no how you can compare um, a country like America with Tanzania. It's impossible. So Nigeria is like America and China, Australia put together compared to Ghana. You understand? So you don't have to do something like that. Now let me advise you. Let me use this medium. Let me tell you something. Now, educationally, Ghana say they have the best education. Now let's go to education now. Ghana has the best education. Yes, I will agree with you. Anything Ghanaian says is no problem. You know why? Because Gogo colonized Ghana, not Britain. Yes, if Britain colonized Ghana, Ghana is supposed to be speaking Britain English. But Ghana was colonized by Gogo. That's why when Ghana speak any English, I want to tell you that you don't know, they will tell you, go and ask Gogo. Go and ask Gogo. Go to Gogo. How did Gogo pronounce? So let's assume Gogo does not have Gogo voice to read the message that was written there. How would have Ghana been? There would have been no Ghana. You understand? So that is it. Now this is it. You are very, very educated, but after finishing your university, when you stay joblessly at home for at least 2 years, you can no longer speak English. Why is it common with you people like that? That you people, after you graduated, then when you stay at home for like only 2 years old, you stop speaking English, you don't know how to speak English again. The English you are so proud of. Now let me tell you something, your pronunciation are very, very wrong. You see the English I'm speaking right now, you can really understand everything. Anybody in the whole part of the world can understand everything I'm saying. When I pronounce confidently. But you people pronounce like you people have gone in your head or on your heart. Well, never that. Now let me explain why I say Gogo colonize Ghana for you. Somebody spoke, he say kwe 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 kwe. He say work 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 work. That Rihanna sang. All of them want to say work 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 work. Because of work, they would have spelled the word W-E-R-K. He say Rihanna say work work work. Now Rihanna is an American artist, not a Britain. You understand? That aside, why will it be work? That is a musical terms. The same language they are three that their musicians is twisting to sing, where they don't understand that this is musical terms. In music, you get to twist some word to fit in the rhymes. That is for sure. Now, another thing they are saying, they talk about Ghana Jollof and Nigeria Jollof. Let me tell you people something, very sweet something. The first question, when a Ghanaian asks you, Nigeria Jollof and Ghana Jollof, which one is better? Ask them, okay, if China stop giving you people rice, if people don't have perfume rice, which Ghana rice can you use to cook jollof that will be tasty than Nigeria rice? No, no, let's just go there. If you want to drag, now, do you have Nigerians cook jollof with their own produced rice? But Ghana, they cook jollof with another country property. It's a borrowed ingredients. Yes. So what you will do is get your country rice and cook it. So let us see. You understand? Even the Ghana rice, the little Ghana rice they have, they don't eat it because it's not good. It's rubbish. They can't feast on it. But Nigeria has Mama Good. It has a whole lot of rice. They have almost all the rice. You understand? Even as far as so the most local rice in Nigeria is 100% better than the rice we are feeding here in Ghana. The flour that Chinese are making, send it to Ghana as rice. I said the country that can easily be poisoned in the whole of Africa is Ghana because they collect onions and the rest. If Ghana have problem with Burkina Faso now, tomatoes will reduce, onions will no longer come. If they have problem with Niger, onions will go. No, they will not be feeding. If they have problem with China, oh, that one worst. That one was. That means they are doomed. They are doomed. But you see Nigeria as a country. If any country in this world say that they don't want to come to Nigeria, Nigeria they should not buy anything from Nigeria should not buy anything from there. Let me tell you, Nigeria will over survive, and that country self will be regretting why it cut off Nigeria from his hand. So Ghana don't see the advantage. Instead of them to say that they don't have road, look at top 10. From top 10, MF road, from MF estate, down top 10, VRA, down to Saki, down to Bediakun, all of that. There's no road. No, the road have never been tied once. They're talking about constant electricity. Let me tell you something. Saki that I sleep every time. There's no light there. Sometimes we stay a whole full day, no light. They will say no matter what the ECG will bring light for you to do. Okay, the matter is not light. It's not like constant electricity. If you want to see constant electricity in Nigeria, go to Plateau State, stay in Bukuru. Yes, stay in Bukuru. You will see electricity, it will shock you. You think Nigeria don't have electricity? Have you go to the northern state? Go to some states, travel, go to Plateau State. I stayed there. That's why I'm making it as an example. I can use my hand to beat my chest that they have constant electricity in Plateau State. If you have not traveled, you won't see. The Plateau State is almost bigger than your country. So what are you not saying? So there are more than 5 states in Nigeria with constant electricity. In case you don't know, just go and make your research and see. You get. So don't come online and begin to talk rubbish. The other day they say one very simple sweet word. They say uh, soup is light, while stew is thicker. Now let me tell you, this is why I say that they are not educated. Yeah. This is why I say they are the most highest illiterate. It be like the more you go to school, the more you become illiterate. How can you come out and say that soup is light while stew is thick? Now let me make for example for you, an instance for you. Nigeria has palm soup. Ghana has palm soup. Soup. We, the Robo people, we have the palm soup, which is called banga soup. Now let me tell you something. The palm soup in Ghana is not different from the palm soup in Nigeria. It's the same palm nut soup, palm kernel soup. You understand? So now, because your soup is light, and me, I don't like it light. So I went ahead and I boiled it for extra time for it to get thicker so that I can enjoy my meal. It means that there's the palm soup has converted from soup to stew because it's thick. Okay, that aside, let's go to granule soup. The same granule soup you cook here is being cooked in Nigeria. We call it granule pepper soup. But let me tell you something. We make soup thicker so you can enjoy what you are eating. It's not when you put a banku inside soup where you raise it up, the soup will run from your hand like this. The answer is no. So, what you're supposed to do, you are supposed to sit down, understand English before you start talking nonsense. Now, if Gogo colonized you people, according to Gogo, Ghana belongs to Macaulay, Daniel Macaulay. Yes, he's the owner of Ghana. So I don't know. I think Ghana was sold to him some years ago. So you people should stop coming out and coming to drag Nigeria. Nigeria is not your mate. The only thing you people got, and you should be celebrating right now, is that we gained independence before Nigeria. If there is nothing that you have more than Nigeria. Let's come to prostitution. Prostitution is rampant in the whole world, not only in Africa, it's in the whole world. So there's no country citizen that will tell me that there is no prostitute in his country. As far as to Rome, Italy and Rome, the ones that carry Christianity for head, Okpo dey there. You understand? Yes, they do Okpo work. So let me tell you, yeah, I will play a very short video. It's a Telegram group. I will show you the Telegram group where you can meet, where you can see Ghanaroos, many girls, women, single mothers, where they do hookup. Hookup na different name for Ashawo, abi? Okay, hookup is good, but Ashawo is bad. Now let me tell you something. Ashawo dey for Ashawo quarter not the get HIV. They hard, very difficult. Because when you come, when you tell us you want to do skin to skin, you go tell you say no way. You won't carry your sickness go inject for my body. But let me tell you about those ones doing hookup. When they tell you your money is 500, you tell them, let me give you 700. Let's do it run. Let's run it raw. Now speed. They don't say no because they see they don't have customer like those in their shower quarter in the quarter. So they are doing their own. They are hidden. So for them to get customer like those people is very difficult, and they are lodging hotels to do it. So they have to look for money to pay for those things. So they don't want you to go away. So they will accept. That's why they get sickness more than those who have offices where they are doing their thing. And I like those ones that have offices where they are doing their thing because they decide it. But you that are lying, you are the one dying. Yes, Ghana is a very small country, just 2 states in Nigeria. But let me tell you, the amount of HIV here, death, and the ones that are carrying it is more than in Nigeria. Even within the young children, young youths, small girls. You see, so it's very bad. So people should stop this.
You see that the thing is funny me, seriously funny me, you understand? Anybody can just come and look any Nigerians can just come out and insult Ghana as the way they like. anyone can just come out and say whatever they want to say. But there's no time to wait because we have a lot of audio to play today. Now let's go direct to the audio, straight to the audio, no wasting time, so that we'll not waste your time. Okay. If you have any reply, you want to reply to that guy. Look at my bio. My WhatsApp number is there. You can hit me and reach out to me because any small little boy from Nigeria will just wake up. They just want to look down on Ghana. I don't just understand why is that. But no time to wait. Let's go straight to the audio.
Mr. Niger, I'm back again. I also hear one of Nigerian brothers talking about the girls that they found, that there are plenty in Nigeria. You know, Mr. Niger, Africa, we have issues. And I can understand Nigeria too have issues, but Nigeria, it gets bigger. It's become amplify, as they say, because your population is big. But let me just tell you something. If Nigerians themselves don't push and ask their government to do something about it, nothing will be done. As it stands now, many Ghanaians believe Nigerians are bringing no only problems. Oh, Mr. Manager, good afternoon, or good evening, good morning, wherever your listeners are or you are. I'm only making a comment because I've been listening to one of your videos, watching your videos, and these people, man about the Igbo man calling himself a king. There's a backwards and forwards argument about what is a king and what is not a king. In African culture, a king is a king. To be defined as a king, you come with the land and people. If you don't have a land or people, you are a sub-king, and somebody has to be in authority over you. The word chief came to us from the colonials, especially the British. The word chief is actually from the native Indian tribes in America. They used to, that's also their king. Maybe a leader or a head of a head elder or something like that, somebody that heads a tribe. They used to call them chiefs. In Ghana, there's Nana, Nene, Yana, Ni. It depends on which tribe. There are several other words, but I'll just use this for us as an example. Depending on which tribe you are from. It's Nana, Nene, Ni, or Yana. They are kings, right? Ghana as a country don't have a Ghana king. You have Asantehene, Gamanche, Nene, Oyana of Dabon. Okay? And you have other kings of other tribes as well. They're all kings. And under them, there are sub-kings. We don't have a word for. It's the Europeans, when they came, they want to subjugate our king, saying that they have authority over us. So that's why they brought the word chief to us, and now we've been using it. But if you go into our culture, when somebody say Utumfo Asantehene or Gamanche, they have authority. Yana Dabon, they have authority because they head over a huge clan, people, land, territory, and all that. As for this Igbo man, I don't know what his motives are, but he cannot call himself Igbo king of Ghana. There is no tribe called Igbo in Ghana. The most he can call himself is the elder of the Igbos in Ghana. In Ghana, for instance, we have a lot of sub-kings. We have Mosihene. Somebody has to give them no Mosihene in Mosi land in Upper or Northern Ghana or Upper Volta. That's Mosihene maybe in Kumasi or Mosihene in Accra. The Manche has to give them that authority. They have those sub-kings from heading other tribes, and they're useful because the tribe goes to them in times of trouble. They can intercede on their behalf. They can help them in many ways. And when people say that this kings that we nananum and kings, and maybe like in Europe you have some sub kings that they've come to live here from other small town, or sometimes even the people Europe or America in the diaspora to say, or sometimes the people in that area we decide that we want Nana for all the Ashantis, or Nana for the Bonos, or Nana for the Gans, and so forth. It's just ceremonial, nothing else. Whether they have palanquins, there's a man that came from America explaining that he's seen them decorate their house with stools. It's just a ceremonial. They have no authority anywhere. They have no authority anywhere in whatever London or New York or Massachusetts or Sydney or Berlin. They can call themselves whatever they want, but they have no authority under nothing. They have only sort of authority figure for their people, and maybe they can sometimes help them or intercede for them, and that is it. As for this Igbo king in Nigeria, Ghana, whatever, this man, I don't know what he's doing. To me, he's disrespecting the Gamanche that he's sitting on his land. He's disrespecting him. Because anything he do, he has to seek authority from the Gamanche. The same thing that if he was in Igbo land, whatever he do, he'll go and seek authority from the head of their kings. You know? But this man, he sits there, I've seen video of him, and the word he used, king of the Igbos, or Ghana, king of Igbos, or whatever. He should remove that name Ghana, because as a Ghana, as a unitary country, we don't have one king. We have king for tribes and king for so forth. So even the Gamanche cannot call himself the Ghana king. He can't do that. The Ashanti king cannot do that either. So what is this? Does this man want? He should remove that name Ghana from the things and say Igbo. The right authority, the right word for him is Igbo. What is the word? Elder in Ghana. That is the right word for him. So people shouldn't come here and make excuses that they have Europe, they have this in America. No, it is nothing. It's just for ceremonial. And then when we have occasion, they dress up and come and sit there, and people have fun with them. And then they so this. They do not have any authority. Some of them are doing normal jobs like all of us are doing. Some of them, they're doing normal jobs just like us are doing. You know? But people, so they bring them there for ceremonial purposes and stuff like that. That is it. You know, this man, he should just tone down. The way he's carrying on is too much. You can't be bringing people, they're holding on some kind of, I don't know what he's trying to do. Yorubas to have their leaders in Ghana. The Hausas too. Did you hear anybody complaining about them? Mostly people have leaders. Zamanama, Fra. They're all there in Ghana. I see them. But anyway, they are in Ghana, so it doesn't make any difference. But I'm just talking about outside Ghana, like Hausa and so forth. They don't have their... but somebody has to give them authority. Who gave this man authority? He has to explain to Ghanaians. If it's a Gamancha, they gave him the authority. If it's not Gamancha, he doesn't have any authority in that place he's sitting. He can build whatever palace, dress inside whatever he wants. It doesn't make anything. And then again, if he say he's an authority, Igbo king, whatever, why isn't he talking to the Nigerians? They're causing trouble in Ghana that's annoying a lot of people. They're on TikTok, Facebook, insulting Ghanaians, but yet you're in the country. If Ghana is so bad and Ghana is doing this, why are you there? Get out. Ghanaians are not forcing you to stay there. They are just going on too much. I'm fed up. Everywhere you go, Ghana, small country, Ghana, only 30-something million people. You people, you are so big. You know, you should be leading us. But you come to Ghana, this Ghana, every day you turn on your internet, Nigerian have something to say about Ghana. Why? What do you want Ghanaians to do for you? Ghanaians are struggling just like you and everybody else. They are struggling to put food on their table and so forth. Please, they should leave the name Ghana. It's getting annoying. And one thing that I agree with some of our brothers they spoke, Their brother, they came and speak about the Ghanaian ladies. He should be take it easy to say the Ghanaian women are cheap. Everywhere you find women that will misbehave. That doesn't mean it's only Ghanaian women that do that. You go to all over the world, you find women or people and men that misbehave. Don't just say all of them and majority are this. So he talking, is he adding his mother or his wife or daughters if he has any, or his sisters? Is he adding them? Is he adding the female members of his family into it? And also, one brother said that, oh, the Nigerians, they come, they are struggling, so they marry Ghana. That doesn't make it right to come and marry people just because you're struggling. Do you really want to be with these women or not? They have seen avenue, like it's easy way to get paper. So that's why they're doing that. And all this is annoying Ghanaians. Nigerians, remember, you are in another man's territory. You cannot go and behave as if you own the place. You can't do that. No man will stand for that. It will get them angry. So just comport yourself. Come in there with good intention to do the right thing. Nobody will have any issue with the law-abiding people. Somebody like you, Mr. Manager. Nobody have an issue. Now you see them even fighting on Facebook about Ghana. I mean, what is going on? It's too much. Even Ghanaians don't do that. I don't see Ghanaians coming on Facebook fighting over Ghana, but Nigerians on Facebook and YouTube and social media fighting over Ghana. It's getting very, very annoying and tiresome. They should stop it. Media, I'm just giving you this as my opinion. But our brothers should take it easy. Don't come here and insult Ghanaian women that they're cheapest women. You know, how can they talk like that? Are you including your sisters? Or God forbid your mother? How can they talk like that? You know, there are people that misbehave all over the place for whatever reason. It doesn't mean that all of them are like that. So good evening. Bye. Nigerians, people put it up. To be honest, I was just disgusted like everybody else. How can a human being do that? And one of the girls, so the family didn't know. This boy went to Nigeria and then his family didn't know. That's why he was bringing their 16-year-old to do. Mr. Niger, I'm sorry. I think the families, they know. This thing has been talked about for years. I sent you a video before. I don't know if you listen. When I was talking about, even when they said people are walking through the desert to go to try and get to Europe, what the Nigerian brothers are even doing to their own sisters is shocking. There's plenty of stories we hear. They push them into this, push them. It's a nightmare situation. But Nigerians have to fight their government to do something. Some of these people were writing, hey, these are 16-year-old, not that fast. So they mean they couldn't get any help from anywhere. Mr. Niger, these social issues, that is why Ghanaians are getting frustrated. The Nigerians are bringing social issues that they too, they have some, that they can't cope with it. How can people be trafficking girls as young as that? They've been bringing girls of all ages. I'm sorry, Mr. Niger. If you're in Ghana, and they say they go and arrest 100 prostitutes, excuse my language, ladies that they do this job, sorry, maybe I shouldn't say that word. Ladies that do this job, Mr. Niger, 70 of them will be Nigerian. Maybe another 15 in their social problems. And you people, you are plenty. So if they hate us, we can't cope with it. Secondly, when they were talking about, and it's the same story. So these stories, are they saying it's not reaching their families back in Nigeria? For them to ask questions when they are carrying these girls. Because can you imagine as an Asante man will go to Nigeria and go and say the Asante king of Nigeria? They won't do it. Different from what Nigerians understand. But he should remember, he can't come and impose what they do in here. Ghanaians are finding his way, he conducting himself as not, in the sense that our understanding of a king is somebody who has authority. Not be sitting in court. He should not be sitting. It's a duty. Here in Ghana, government go and so this Igbo king, they will have to advise government to self on them. I'm sorry. Ghana, they have lights. Talk. To find solutions to what is happening in your country for you to stay there and be happy. They have free education. They want.
Okay. The audio come short, and I try to arrange my to fit make it, but I try my best, but I think I can't. But the next time when you want to do audio, make sure make it long. If we get it long, please. We just want to appreciate you in case you hear this audio. So if you want to reach out to me again, make sure say the audio the whole is steady so that we can get correct audio from you, so that people can also take your advice. Thank you. Now we are going for next audio. Next audio.
Good morning, Mr. Naja. I saw you a video, but I don't know whether you have seen it. The other time I told you in Nigeria, the people that reason, or the people that think, or the wise men are just few. The stupid ones are the ones that are many. And we see the comment of Manzi. If you see the comment of some Nigerians, even until a senator who cannot work his country and talking rubbish, a person like that or some people like that ruling a country, how would the country progress? That's the question that I'm asking from that senator. Mazik run from Nigeria. He cannot stay in Nigeria. He come to Ghana and he's talking rubbish, which means majority of Nigerians, it is the majority, 99% of Nigerians doesn't reason. They don't think. They are no wise. They are the stupid ones talking rubbish. A whole senator who cannot work his country. People are running from his country. He himself soon he will run from Nigeria. Talking nonsense about Ghana. That comparing Ghana to Nigeria is comparing a Toyota Hilux to Lamborghini. Look at that. Thank you. I'll end here. I want you to play this video. Nigerians, the reasonable ones are few. The wise ones are few. And people like that senator ruling the country. How can the country progress? This is a question. That's why Nigeria is like that. Thank you.
Mr. Manager, for full Nigeria, now let me be person when be say I go fit come and talk as in day. I know they cover my own. I know they cover my language people. My people they corrupt. My people they thief. They rob. These data people they involve or robbing different criminals. I know they hide them. Now they cover my own. I know how my people they. Their work and their major work now. You understand? And this is why they talk this word to you now. That girl, when he know say that what Andrew do, he can they turn him upside down. Come talk like what happened to the lady in the good. In the say, I'm married woman, he go visit another man. You know, say, it don't change the narrative to fornication, adultery. It don't change until like that now. Because Nigeria, you know the way they be. They like paint their own. They like talk, give their only good name. If they say what is bad, wrong, they go carry sand cover them. That is why you hear that from that girl. The girl want to try to cover, want to carry the blame for the girl. You want to try to say what happened to the lady is right. I would that lady, that girl is trying to talk. I pray for Ghana. Let Ghana go to that World Cup and win that World Cup because they are the one that used to try for every World Cup in Africa. They are the best when it comes to World Cup in Africa. This time around, let God help them and win this World Cup and bring it back to Africa. If World Cup come to Africa, Africa has win it once in history. Let God help Ghana to win it because they are the people that their thinking is going well. Everything is going well for them. Like here in Nigeria, many people are thinking of hungry, different things. If you don't have work 2 days, you will be answering yourself, What are you going to eat? What are you going to eat at the end of the day? If you don't have one area in your hand, thickness, because you can't get the food they are eating in the country Nigeria with small money. If you don't have big money, high money, you can't eat. How do you expect it to go and display when your family or the footballer is crying for hungry? When calamity, different things happen, kidnapping, killing, unnecessary killing. They say they are looking for suspects, killing their brothers and their families, their relatives. What do you want the players to do when they go in Nigerian players they go there? Kudos for Ghana. Kudos for Ghana. Let Ghana go and win the World Cup for Africa. Mr. Manager, when it comes to football for Africa, when it comes to World Cup football, Ghana is the best. Ghana and they be the lion. The history of Africa, now let Ghana don't go semi-final. Ghana don't go far for World Cup. Ghana get history for football, and that history now they carry. Now if they qualify for World Cup because either they go reach again. When Ghana reach World Cup, they strong. Now small to come out that year, Ghana for win World Cup, if we go final. Now they don't dey qualify again for their group. Before you go see Ghana. This if you surprise say this coming 2026 World Cup, Ghana fit win am. When it comes to World Cup, Nigeria dey mess up. Nigeria dey fuck up. There is confusion in Nigeria now. There is no unity. There is no love. There is shedding of blood, killing people up and down, and spirit are crying. How do you expect a nation that spirit are crying to be qualified for what people, good people are doing? It will not be possible because souls are crying. Innocent souls they have killed in the name of that they are looking for suspects. All those souls they are crying. Souls that do not know anything. How do you expect Nigeria to move forward when all those calamities is happening in the land? When if they do not win the next match, let them go to their house and relax. Anybody should not blame a player. Anybody should not blame any coach. That is what Nigerian fans, Nigerian youth used to. They used to blame players and coach. If you used to blame player and coach, why can't you go there and play? Useless character. They are say, hey, why Ghana not lose like them? How Ghana going to lose like them? Can they check the record of Ghana of World Cup?
Mr. Manager, good evening. I hope you are well. Yes, I don't waste time in responding to, replying to when I hear foolish things. This is the same girl that came on your channel, came to talk rubbish. She was the woman who came to say that Ghanaians are doing prostitution in Nigeria, and so he brought some fake pictures, photograph, not a video, to show that Ghana must go. And I responded to her. I asked her to come and tell us which website people can find out such information he brought, that Ghanaians. And I said that the last time Ghanaians left Nigeria was 30 years ago, if not 30 years, 30 to 40 years ago. So it's the Nigerians who are doing that. And today he has come there again with a green face, coming to say the same rubbish, the same useless things. I told her that this girl is not brought up from a civilized home. So I'm asking her again to bring the evidence that they have been having an affair. Okay, is there any evidence? Somebody having an affair? What kind of affair is that? Phone affair on Facebook? How do you have an affair on Facebook? Married woman having an affair. So I think this useless girl is always determined to, because of Ghana is too high for her. He's too jealous. He's the devil woman. He's jealous of Ghana too much. Ghana is too big. He jealouses Ghana and Ghanaians. And so he just comes to talk rubbish and he can't provide any evidence. So, in short, Mr. Manager, I'm calling on this girl again to come and show the proof that this girl had any affair on social media. What affair on social media, on Facebook? You should come and show it, or you should stop coming to Facebook to, annoying people with that her green face. Okay, Ghanaians don't like. We don't need her apology or anything because we know anything he says is not from her heart. The evil that Nigerians are doing, we are more than that. We are over it. We are superior to that. We know how to control them. We know. Okay? And so we don't need her apology for anything. I think he's even happy. But if he doesn't bring proof, because the first challenge I threw to her to bring the evidence that Ghanaians were doing prostitution in Nigeria have been deported, that evidence he couldn't provide. He never came to say anything. Although he came back to the social media to speak about the same thing that's going on, the same thing he's speaking just now, he's speaking rubbish about now about this girl that he jealous and he's happy that an evil person, evil, a Satan from her country has done this. I mean, and so now he's come to make another allegation because of Ghana and all these things. I'm calling on her to bring evidence that you see that he hasn't got sense at all because you've come first to make an allegation that Ghanaians were deported and you were challenged to bring evidence. You couldn't do it. You ignore it. And now you are coming to do the same thing again because you are forgetting that they will ask you to bring the evidence. So that's my message to her. I hope she's going to hear it. Thank you, Mr. Manager. God bless you. Mr. Manager, Ghana needs matured, clean, intelligent women to come to social media and talk against them. Not people who are not matured, who can wash their pants. They don't know anything. They don't know their history. They only know about prostitution, and more than that, I mean, now I'm very cautious about the way this guy is, he doesn't know how to wash her pants, but she can come to social media and talk nonsense. And you can see it from her face. The way she's talking means that he doesn't know anything, completely naive, ignorant, and not mature. Just look at her mouth. Look at the way the language he started. So their own fellow Nigerian, you see that you look at both of them. I don't know them personally, but you see that this girl on this video it makes sense, facing reality. Can see from their body language. But it's a shame, as I said. He's almost like that girl who came some time ago and talked foolish. You see that when I replied to her, then he brought some pictures that Ghanaians are doing prostitution. I told her, I replied to her to bring the proof on website. She didn't come again until recently. So this girl to the same thing. You see, most Nigerians, because of their uselessness, they don't talk about any good thing, but jealousy, enviness, foolishness, and illiteracy. That's what they are doing. You see, Ghana is able to conquer Nigeria, and the history is there to show. But what is that dirty guy? He doesn't know all these things. So he's fooling. So I think when he gets the message and what this younger guy is saying, he might learn something. But it's very disgraceful for useless women going to Libya, for them to be used, I pray for her that they won't even kill her. But I think when he gets this message, if possible, it might help her to learn something. Yes, it might help her because, thank you.
Thank you, everybody. My name is Master Manager Nigerian. I just want to appreciate you. And in case if you want to reach out to me, look at my bio. My WhatsApp number is there. You can call me, we can discuss, or you can send me a voice note, or you want to discuss with me and you have to send many messages to me. I'm waiting for you. God bless you. Thank you. Enjoy your day. Don't forget to subscribe. Oh. Leave your comment behind. Tell me what you feel about this video. And if you want to reply to any video on any audio among these things, you can reach out to me. You can connect in educator way, educating way. I mean. Wait, thank you.